It's happening. It's happening. And it's been happening right in front of your very own fucking eyes. It's been happening for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, maybe. And now that it's in full effect and the cat's out of the bag, now that it's happening right in front of your very eyes, you're just in denial about it, and you just can't accept it. Now that it's happening, now that the coffee's spilled, nobody seems to want to accept the reality for what it is. Um, One thing's for sure. One thing is for sure. People here in America, here in America, our president, there's this notion in the air that in a couple weeks everything's gonna go back to normal. And I'm not claiming that I know what is and what isn't going to happen 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 9 months from now. But this notion that just give it a couple of weeks and everything's gonna go back to normal. I'm sorry, but there if there's one thing that I am sure of for certain is that there's no going back. In the year 2020, 2020, I'm sorry, but there's no going back. There's no give it a couple of weeks and things are gonna go back to the way they were. Fuck no. Fuck no. There is no going back. And things aren't going to just go back to the way they were in a matter of weeks or in a couple of months. We're in a new era. We're in a new realm of when you wake up and what you perceive as reality. That's forever and always going to be evolving into something else. But if there's one thing that's for certain is that there's no going back. everything changes. And the present, right now, the now, is no different. So just be prepared, expect the unexpected, but if you're gonna sit there with your thumb up your ass and just waiting for things to go back to the way they were, those days are gone. Long fucking gone. And they're never coming back. They're never coming back. I'm not, again, I'm not claiming to have all the answers or know what's gonna happen a few weeks from now or a couple months from now. But to sit there with your thumb up your ass, waiting for and dead certain that things are gonna go back to the way they were, I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's not the way it works. That's not the way it ever has worked in the past, and that's not the way it's unfolding right now in the present, and that's just not the way it'll work down the line and into the future. And you know, our government asking for this fucking $1 trillion bailout coupon bullshit, and people are just like, some stimulus package or whatever the fuck they want to call it. I mean, if since when does since when do the feds just fork over free cash for no reason or with no sense of exchange or no sense of sacrifice or no sense of, you know, exchanging goods, or something, you know. And it's like, people want to people don't want to label it socialism, but does it really matter what you label it when that's what it is? It doesn't really matter what label you decide to slap on it, when, or what definition you want to call it. It is what it is. And now you have American citizens thinking, not now that now everyone loves fucking Trump, right? Because he's gonna fucking e-wire you or fucking mail you a fucking $1,000 check so you can stimulate the economy and go out and buy fucking toilet paper and rice and beans and fucking purified water. But now you have thousands of Americans quarantined in a fucking cubicle, scared shitless that they're gonna get some fucking virus, and now they're fucking SJW in their way to victory on their fucking keyboards, saying that now, all of a sudden now they love Trump because he's gonna give them a $1,000 check for no apparent reason, and what good is what good is the value in that you put on money when, okay, you wake up and Trump just fucking mailed you $1,000 check, but now gas is $5 a gallon, and a gallon of purified water is gonna cost you $4. What good what value is there in currency when you fuck with the currency here and you fuck with the value and the worth of material goods there, and then it's just it's it's just uh oh, this whole bullshit of Trump signing a coronavirus relief package, a stimulus package, and it's it's fucking bullshit. Since it's fucking bullshit. If you can name me one time, if you can name one time the feds forked over money out of their own pocket to the to just your average, American Monday through Friday 9 to 5 workers. If you can name me one time in history, that in American history at least, that the feds were just handing out and mailing $1,000 checks to every citizen in the country so they can stimulate the economy with their fucking stimulus package or whatever they want to, whatever label they want to slap on it. You're falling for it, fucking hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and a motherfucking sinker. If you're already on all fours worshiping Donald Trump because he's gonna mail you some stimulus package of $1,000 so you can stimulate your wee little economy. But we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. 'Cause I'm just a man. One, just one man of 7 billion plus men and women on this planet. And I'm just 0.0001% of that I'm just 0.0001% of what makes up the entire consciousness of the human mind and what it is to be human. So I'm not claiming to have all the answers to all of your questions, but that the only thing I am certain about, and I'll give my left fucking nut, is to all the people all over the world that are waiting for this corona shit, virus shit to go away, and then everything just gonna go back to normal or go back to the way it was. That's those days are gone. Those days are dead. That much I can guarantee you. That's for sure. That's for certain. That's absolute certainty.